Good evening, basketball fans. Welcome here to Jerry Sloan Gymnasium, where it'll be the Carmi White County Bulldogs taking on the Hamilton County Foxes here tonight. And, Jay, this Carmi Bulldog team, they received the number 2 seed in the subsectional complex here. So they'll be the top team here at the Hamilton County Regional. You got that there in front of you. You might tell the folks what we got going on. That'll be starting
Monday, February 22nd. We're hosting the regional here at Hamilton County. We have the 8th seed in the subsectional, Fairfield, versus Hamilton County, the 10 seed, on that Monday night.
Those two teams just played the other night.
Yeah, and that was a 4-point ball game after 3 quarters, and then the Foxes got into some foul trouble that night in the early in the 4th, and Fairfield pulled away. So hopefully the Foxes can stay out of foul trouble on that first night of regionals and come away with a win. And the winner of that game will play Carmi on February 23rd here at 7 o'clock. And then on Wednesday, Carterville, which is the 3 seed in the subsectional, out of the River to River, I believe they're in the Mississippi division now.
They are on the Mississippi side.
And they're playing the number 7 seed Flora. So Flora's got a little bit of a drive down here, and Carterville's got a little bit of a drive up here. But and then, the winner of that game will go to the championship game versus Carmi versus the winner of game 1 on Friday, February 26th. So it'll be a busy week here, at Jerry Sloan Gymnasium.
Looking at the other side of that, Mount Carmel comes away with the number 1 seed in that subsectional complex. And there, you talk about a bus ride.
Yeah, I looked it up earlier today, Danny, and it had it 2 hours, and I'm sure that's not in a bus. So, those guys from Mount Carmel are going to have a heck of a haul down there.
They're headed to Vienna, but I think they'll be pretty happy. Looking at that, you got number 6 seed El Dorado against number 9 seed Johnson City. On Monday night, the winner gets the Mount Carmel Golden Aces. And you got the number 4 seed Vienna against the number 5 seed AJ. So I'm going to say it's going to be Mount Carmel and Vienna for the championship. And I'm going to say down here it's going to be Carmi and Carterville. But, boy, I tell you what, them Flora Wolves could surprise somebody.
Yeah, you never know there. Down at that Vienna regional, I know here lately, Vienna's not been playing quite as well here the past week and a half, 2 weeks. So, if they don't get it together here, don't be surprised if AJ, upsets them there. But, with it being on Vienna's home floor, that's a big advantage come regional time.
Looking at the other regional is going to feed into the Flora sectional. You got number 1 seed Lawrenceville, Toledo, Casey Westfield, Robinson, and Newton. And you think the Lawrenceville Indians will have a little walk right through that deal. And the bottom bracket there has T-Town. They're the number 2 seed. And Marshall. That Marshall team is big and strong. They could give T-Town a little run for the money, but that T-Town team's playing pretty good.
No.
They put it on the Benton Rangers last Saturday over at Rich Aaron Classic.
Yeah, Benton's a nice 3A team here in Southern Illinois, and T-Town really shut them down in the second half, I think.
Benton scored 9 points.
Yeah, so if they come in with that type of defensive intensity, I kind of look for them to move out of that regional into the sectional.
So up at Flora, this is my predictions, Jay. I'm going to have the Lawrenceville Indians taking on the Carterville Lions. I think the Carterville Lions will come out of this Hamilton County Regional just because of the strength of schedule.
Yeah, they play on that Mississippi side, and earlier this year they went up to Pinckneyville. They won the Duster Thomas Classic, I believe.
Yeah,
and they play a lot of tough teams. They've got Nashville and Pinckneyville in their conference, and that strength of schedule can probably help Coach Brown and the Carterville Lions out.
Also, I'll take in that bottom one, it's going to be the Mount Carmel Golden Aces against T-Town, and what a matchup that would be. Mount Carmel, I think, is 14-9 or 15-9 on the season. They've only lost two games to Illinois teams.
That says a lot right there. You know, they go over to Indiana quite a bit.
They play in that Apollo 8 over there in Indiana, and that's pretty tough road to hoe over there.
Yeah, always a tough schedule over there.
So looking at that floor sectional, you could have 4 quality games up there, or 4 quality teams. Be some great basketball. Lawrenceville, Carterville, Mount Carmel, T-Town. If it's Lawrenceville and Carmi, you know, you'd like to think that there could be some dandy games. That Mount Carmel T-Town game, you'd think that's a toss-up. Lawrenceville.
I think Lawrenceville might have Carterville on that one. I don't know.
Mount Carmel went back and beat Lawrenceville last Saturday at Lawrenceville. But that group of Lawrenceville players has played together. They've started since freshmen.
That means a lot right there. They know each other.
I think they went 2-20 their freshman year. They made it to the sectional finals last year and lost to T-Town.
A lot of hard work, dedication by the players and coaches there. It sounds like.
So could be a great regional. It's hard to believe basketball season's almost to come to an end. But we got a big contest here tonight. The Foxes would like to put a stamp on this Carmi Bulldog team, saying, hey, don't come in here to our house.
Yeah, and we've got a big night here, Danny. It's a blackout night. If you notice, all the coaches and players, warming up with black T-shirts. Have Foxes versus the Bulldogs, and even the coaches are wearing them tonight. And I think here at Hamilton County, I think we sold over 280 shirts for this blackout night tonight.
Well, it's a nice thing to recognize the cancer survivors. The amount of money that gets raised in this community for cancer is just a statement to the type of people that we have in this county, Jay. And big crowd on hand here tonight for this contest. We've got one home game remaining after tonight, before the regional. Next Tuesday night, the Woodlawn Cardinals will make their final trip to Jerry Sloan Gym. They will be replaced by the Galvin County Hawks next season.
Yeah, that could help the Foxes next year. Woodlawn's been one of the top 1A programs here. And,
they're ranked number 5 in Class 1A right now. They're headed to the Crab Orchard.
Yeah, Marion/Crab Orchard regional down there as the 1 seed, and I believe they've only got 1 loss on the year. They've knocked off some decent 2A teams. They
beat Flora at Flora.
They beat Pinckneyville at Pinckneyville, I believe. I think they beat Heron at Heron.
Shane Witzel does a good job. He just won his 400th game here the other night as a coach.
That's quite an accomplishment anymore. Lots of times you don't see coaches being able to stick around to do something like that. And, congratulations to Coach Witzel on doing that.
He's going to be inducted into the IBC Coaches Hall of Fame this summer. And congratulations to him. We're about a minute away from starting lineups here tonight. We've got a veteran officiating crew. I've not seen these guys in here, so we've got some new faces tonight for this contest. So it'll be interesting to see how they call the game.
Oh, yeah. They, I tell you what, Danny, the Foxes have been playing good here lately. They've
Foxes have improved as the seasons went on, Jay.
Yeah.
It's been – well, there's no use. It's been a troubled season.
Oh, yeah, and they could have laid down and just said, hey, the season's a wash. But, Coach Varner, his assistants and the team, they kept battling, working hard. Their past 4 ball games, they picked up a nice win against Hardin County. They had a tough overtime loss against Vienna, against Fairfield and El Dorado. They were both those games down 4 going into the 4th quarter, and both games got into some foul trouble in the 4th. So, our last 4 ball games, I think, really happy with the way the team's been playing as a whole.
Fox has been playing much better. I'll turn it over to you, and you bring out the 4R equipment starting lineups here tonight.
All right, sounds good. At guard, number 12, Matt Rice. Number 14, Tyler Barbary. Number 20, 6 foot, a senior, Drew Lucas. Another senior, 15, Zach Vaught. And looks like it's center number 32, Tucker Gray. I know earlier you and I were talking, and you said that Tucker Gray seems to be their main go-to guy.
He is the go-to guy, and he's. I talked to a couple Carmi people earlier, and they said in the last 3 weeks he's really stepped it up, and he's strapped his team on his back when it gets to be crunch time.
Well, that's what a experienced player does, and it's nice to have one of those players on a team that you can know that's going to happen.
Former coach Dave Lee used to always say, to be the man, you got to want to be the man.
That is right. That is right.
See the Carmi cheerleaders giving their opening cheer here tonight. Got a nice crowd on hand. Want to welcome all our viewers on cable channel 15. Also, we'd like to welcome Hamilton County Futiva. This game will be replayed on there coming up. And here comes your starting lineups
now
for the Hamilton County Foxes.
For the Foxes. The junior, Oakley Dial, number 13. And number 10, Austin Potter.
Send out a big hello to his brother over across the pond. He's fighting for our country.
And he is a dedicated listener slash watcher. Let's see, number 4, Noah Rapp. Looks like Jake Whipple coming out next. He's really turned it on here lately, Danny.
That young man grows a little bit this summer and gets a little more body strength.
And number 31, Ethan Rapp. Yeah, he's done a nice job. He got into some foul trouble last game, but him and Oakley Dial have really seemed to be leading the team in scoring here throughout the year.
Ethan Rapp is another young man that's been pretty impressive. He's not played basketball since 7th grade, Jay.
Oh, he has had a real nice year. I know Coach Varner is really proud of him, and really nice to see a kid like that come out and be able not just be part of the team, but he's contributed.
Yep. You see the flag down at midcourt. Ladies are going to have their opening cheer, then we'll have the national anthem, and we'll be ready for basketball here tonight from Jerry Sloan Gym. Want to thank the Charles and May Becker family for the nice donation of the flag. Adds a lot to our facility.
That's of all the gyms I've been in, past 3-4 years, if not more than that, that's one of the nicest things I've seen in these gyms.
All right, we're going to have the national anthem, and we'll be back with opening tip. Very nice, Jay.
Very nice job by Teresa Golden. She does a wonderful job singing the national anthem every time.
Want to thank her for that.
Danny, a little bit ago, you and I were talking, and you mentioned that the turnovers seemed to play the Foxes last time these two teams played.
That's been a problem of the Foxes all season long, Jay. But the last 4 or 5 games, like you said, they've really cut down on those. Yeah, the last time they played, Carmi forced the Foxes into 24 turnovers and only committed 7. So that spells trouble for you when you turn the ball over and you don't make free throws.
Well, hopefully the Foxes can come out and shoot the ball as well as they did Tuesday night. I believe, in the first half the other night we made either 4 or 5 3-pointers. I think Oakley Dial was 3 for 4 in the first half. So.
And speaking of Dial, the Foxes Whipple gets the tip. He gives it to Dial. Dial on a keeper now. He goes right side to Rapp. Noah Rapp with the basketball. Back up top to Dial. Left side to Whipple. Be important for him to stay out of foul trouble, Jay.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully, he's learned from that, just being a sophomore.
Dial. He goes to Whipple back door. He's fouled from behind by Rice. It'll be 2 shots for Jake Whipple.
He has a nice pass by Dial there to, Whipple cutting.
They were overplaying, and Whipple went back door on him.
Yep.
That's how you keep him from overplaying, Jay. And as you said, Jake is just a sophomore. He puts the first point on the board here tonight. Foxes may not have the lead at the end, but they got the first one. 1-0 here.
Yeah, when he gets the ball around the basket, he's done a real good job finishing or drawing a foul.
Comes up short on that one. Out with it comes Barbary. Barbary now goes to Rice. Rice works against Potter. Left side to Barbary. Looking for Gray on the inside. Barbary drives the lane, throws up a runner, and scores. 2-1. Bulldogs on top here. 7:08 to play. First quarter action. Dial now with the basketball. He goes to Noah Rapp. Off of Potter's hands. Rapp keeps it alive. Finds Dial for 3. Off the iron, no good. Rice gets it over to Gray. Barbary now with the basketball. He goes over to number 20. That's Lucas. Lucas down low to Gray. Back up to Lucas. Stolen away by Dial. They was trying to go inside the Vaught. Here come the Foxes. Over he goes to Whipple. Back up top to Potter. Noah Rapp goes right side to Dial. Dial brings it back up top to Potter.
Fox is doing a good job being patient, not trying to force anything.
When you limit opportunities, if you can take care of the basketball, make the other team spend a lot of energy playing defense.
Yep. Makes a difference at the end, especially there late in the game.
Dial now with the basketball. He takes it down the lane. Throws up a shot, scores. Fox is on top, 3-2, 5:41 to play. First quarter action just underway. Rice up to the front court. See, the Fox is starting to do some things, Jay. In low to Gray. His shot's no good. Tips it out to Rice. Back over to Lucas. Down low to Vaught. Finds Barbary coming to the basket, and he scores. Starting to see some of the Fox's kids make kids go to their weekend and some things like that they weren't doing early in the season.
Yeah, that's just, working on things and learning and, progressing your skills so that way you become a better player. So,
one thing about it, they've never quit, Jay. You got to give them credit. I'm telling you, it's easy to go play hard when you're winning. But when you're getting beat, and sometimes handily, it's pretty tough. In and out by the Foxes. Rapp shot's no good. Wow. They're letting them play in there tonight. I seen 3 fouls that trip that they ain't even batted an eye like they was going to call a foul. Carmi going to have a foul on Rapp with an elbow in the back of Gray. can't push him quite that much and not expect nobody notice.
No, not.
He probably took him. Gray jumped up, and he probably took him 3 or 4 feet. Ball comes into Gray. He's going to get called for an offensive foul. And the Foxes fans cheerleading section down there is on him saying, you can't do that.
Yeah, Danny, and, I heard a couple of the players talking earlier tonight before the game started about, our student section coming out and showing up in big numbers tonight. So good job by the student body coming out to support the team tonight.
Foxes trail 4-3. Dial for a wide open 3. It's off the right side. Rice with the rebound. Carmi's wanting to push the ball. Vaught. Nice little spin move by Zach Vaught. There's a kid. He was 5'11" last year at this time, Jay, and he's 6'4" now.
Well, that's the kind of a growth spurt that I'd like to see some of the Fox players get.
He
5 inches in a year.
He was playing guard, and you've seen an example of that ball handling ability now that's progressed to a big man. Potter now with the basketball. 6-3, Bulldogs on top, 3:32 to play. Fox have had a couple golden opportunities, just couldn't finish.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of controlling the tempo in this game. You just got to get a couple of those outside shots to fall.
Potter now with the basketball. Up top to Whipple. Fox is trying to get him spread out. Kicks it out in the corner to Potter. Takes it to the rack. Off the iron, no good. Gray pulls it out of there. Up top to Barbary. Down low to Vaught.
His 4th point of the night. He has 4, and Barbary has 4.
Nice pass by Tyler Barbary. He drawed the defense and kicked it off. And this is what seems to happen to the Foxes when teams do runs on them. They get good looks, but they don't finish. And those opportunities turn into baskets for the other team, and next thing you know, the game gets away from you. Foxes need a score. They need to keep it close here. They trail 8-3. Dial trying to work on Barbary. In and out, no good. And the last 4 trips, the Foxes have had 4 good looks. It just didn't go.
Yeah, and that's, those are the shots we need to get to fall. And
Barbary takes it down the lane. He's going to be fouled by Whipple.
It's his first, team second.
And he'll go to the line for the and 1. And like I said, we missed a good shot down on the other end. They come down and score, and it basically turns into a 5-point play on you.
Yeah.
We didn't score 2, and they get 3. But he missed a free throw. Dial trying to get it to the front court, and Rapp wasn't expecting it.
It's Fox's first turnover on the night.
Got a timeout. Good timeout. This timeout's going to be brought to you by Hamilton County Communications. For all your communication needs, whether it be a business telephone system, internet service, or you want to revisit your favorite games, tune in to the local community channels where you can watch sports and religious happenings that take place in the local area. Contact Hamilton County Communications at 736-2242. Also, we'd like to thank People's National Bank, 108 South Washington in McLeansboro. They've been serving the community since 1909. For all your banking needs, give them a call, 643-4304. And Hamilton County Flooring up on the south side of the square. Randy Huff's been in business since 1978 for carpet, tile, cabinets, countertops, hardwood, laminate, or you want to buy your wife a vacuum sweeper for Valentine's Day, Jay. He's got them. 643-3708. And I wanted to give you some good advice. Don't do that. You might buy the sweeper, but don't tell her for Valentine's Day.
Better have a dozen roses or
strapped to the handle.
That's right.
Carmi now with the basketball out of the timeout. They lead 10-3, 1:50 to play.
Yeah.
Vaught with the basketball up top to Rice. Now into Gray. Rapp's doing a good job on him. Back to Matt Rice.
Yeah, that's one of Noah Rapp's, best qualities right there as a basketball player. He is a nice defensive player. He, I think, I think his aunt has nicknamed him the Pest.
Vaught goes inside. He gets hammered by a couple Foxes. Let's see who they give it to. Oakley Dial's going to pick up the foul.
His first, team third. Danny, you mentioned it just a minute ago. It seems like, if the Foxes could just knock down a couple of shots, I believe Foxes are 1 for 7 from the field.
Yeah, that's just pretty tough to win shooting that. Vaught gets 2 of them, makes it 12-3. Bulldogs are looking like the number 2 seed in this complex right now.
Yeah, I'm sure their coach is really happy having this game here at the end of the year, right before regionals, because gives them an opportunity to get here on the floor and
get familiar with it a little bit.
That's right.
Dial now to Rapp. Up top to Van the Man.
Yeah, Van Abema.
I can never say that. So I just call him Van the Man.
Yeah, right now we've got 3 sophomores on the floor, Whipple, Matt Rubenacker, and Van Abema, along with Dial and Noah Rapp. So kind of going with a little bit of a smaller lineup here.
3 sophomores and 2 juniors.
Well, Matt Rubenacker had a nice game the other night. I believe had right at 11 points.
Whipple now with the basketball. Over to Dial on the right side. We're down to 28 ticks here, first quarter. Van the Man. Left side to Noah Rapp. Up top to Whipple.
I'm trying to hold it here for the last shot.
Over to Rubenacker. Now to Dial. Dial still with the ball. 12 seconds. Trying to penetrate. Finds Rapp. Down low to Whipple, and he scores.
Nice couple passes by the Foxes.
And at the end of one, your score, Carmi Bulldogs 12, the Hamilton County Foxes 5. We'd like to thank Draper Insurance, Whipple's Repair, Providence Ag, Hampson's Trading Post, Alton's Pizza House, 4R Equipment, Golson's Funeral Home, Tefteller Motors, Prominent Technology and Consulting, Colac Construction, Fox Communications, Larry's Gun Shop, Goin' Sales, Watkins Family Chiropractic, and York Pharmacy. Thank all those folks for supporting us throughout the season to bring you these games. Been a rough season. We've had a lot of issues, Jay. We've had some health issues. We've got a new broadcast system because we got kind of left high and dry at the short notice. It's not been what we really wanted it to be.
But just like you mentioned about the Foxes basketball team, Danny, you don't give up. You just keep plugging along, and I know I like watching the ball games whenever I can't get to them, and I think there's a lot of people out there that love it too.
It's been a struggle this season, but we've already looking at some new software and stuff for next year to get back to what people are expecting to see on FoxesFans.net and AreaSports.net. Carmi has the ball to open the second quarter. They lead 12-5. Rice goes over to Vaught. That's quite a weapon to bring a 6'4" man out top and handle the basketball.
Oh, yeah, that's
Matt Rice for 3. No good. Dial high for the rebound.
That's Dial's 3rd rebound of the game already.
Potter for 3. He hits.
That's a big basket by Potter.
Foxes needed that. Makes it 12-8. Tyler Barbary now with the ball. He comes over to Matt Rice. In low, they go to number 33. That's Jake Simon. He finds Tucker Gray, and Gray gets 2. Gray's kind of the man of this group right now. 14-8.
That's Gray's first points of the night.
Van the Man goes to Ethan Rapp. Back up top to Matt Rubenacker. Now over to Dial. He finds Potter. Over to Rubenacker. Ethan Rapp back to Rubenacker. Left side to Dial. Pretty good matchup between Simon and Ethan Rapp down there. A couple big bodies kind of banging away. Van the man. Dial says, let's load up and set up something different here. Dial trying to get around the screen. He finds Rapp. Over to Potter. Thought about it. Back to Rubenacker. 14-8. Dial for three.
Long distance three there, Danny.
14-11. Fox is back to within three.
You know, it was the second quarter the other night. The Foxes got on fire and
stolen away by Dial, who scores 14-13.
You know, Fox is on an 8-2 run here to start the quarter.
Almost another steal. Gray kicks it out in the corner to Vaught. Back up top to Gray. Now over to Rice. Up top to Vaught. Back to Rice for three. And he hits. You can't leave him that wide open. He's a shooter. 17-13, 5:28 to play. Fox is in this game.
Yeah, the difference between the first quarter and this quarter, Danny, is the Foxes are hitting shots this quarter.
Yeah, they started off well the other night against Fairfield. They led at halftime, but sometimes that rim just seems pretty small for the Foxes. Potter on a drive, it's no good. Gets his own stick back, it's no good. And there's a golden two opportunities right there.
Yeah, I think the
Vaught loses it out of bounds.
I think the height he was against down there got him a little bit excited there. Potter's 5'9" probably, but at times he plays like he's about 6'2", 6'4", but when you're going against somebody 6'4" down there, that's a big difference.
Been there and done that. Oh, Dial almost had his pocket picked. He finds Whipple. Dial for three. Too strong. Rapp gets caught for the push in the back. Out of bounds to the Bulldogs.
That's his first, team fourth.
They lead 17-13. We'll want to welcome all our viewers on Hamilton County's Futiva and Cable Channel 15, where you're seeing it live tonight. We got a pretty good game going here right now, 17-13, 4:27 to play. First half action. Barbary with the basketball. He's trying to find Gray. That's a pretty good battle between Gray and Noah Rapp. They're letting them play. Out in the corner they go to Gray. Into Barbary. It's no good. Here comes Vaught. He's going to be fouled by Whipple. That's going to be two quick ones on Whipple, and that ain't what the Foxes need.
Yeah, it's his second, team fifth.
He's such a valuable asset to this Fox team to have to take him out and set him. Vaught makes another one. He's 3 out of 3 from the free throw line. He's got 7 points on the night. That's part of being a sophomore right there, Jay.
Oh yeah, learning but he always plays hard, and that boy can jump out of the gym.
Vaught gets the second one.
His 8th point already on the night.
He's 4 out of 4 from the free throw line. Good teams make free throws. 19-13. Carmi trying to widen it back out a little bit. The Foxes have got to within 2. Down low to Ethan Rapp, and he misses it.
Yeah, there's been 3 or 4 baskets like that tonight, Danny, that have not gone in for the Foxes that they could have really used.
Stubblefield gets a basket on a nice pass from Justin Stubblefield. Or pardon me, that was Lucas that got the points from Stubblefield. 21-13. Those are just the things that really break your back when you miss opportunities like that. Potter for 3. 21-16.
His second 3 of the quarter. 6th point of the night.
Rice now with the Out in the corner to Vaught. Gray, he picks up another foul. He's really frustrated right now.
Yeah, Noah Rapp's done a nice job with him.
Gray just took him, and the coach is going to take him out and let him think about it a little bit.
Yeah, that's his second foul too, so I'm sure he doesn't want him to pick up, a third one here in the first half.
Good job by Coach Wolf, and the official says, okay, I've listened to you enough. You've made your point. Sit down. 21-16, Bulldogs on top. 2:45 to play here. Potter, he's cut off. Out corner to Dial, but Rapp gets rung up for 3 seconds.
That's not a call you see much anymore, Danny.
How many times have you seen that call this year?
I think that's the first time all year.
I've not seen that called. I thought they forgot about that. With the basketball is Justice Stubblefield, the 5'8" junior. He comes over to Lucas, back to Stubblefield. Now over to Vaught. Now to Rice. In low to Simon. Back to Vaught. Oh.
Everybody's looking at each other, seeing who's going to get it, Danny.
You go get it.
Like that, right there.
Ethan Rapp could have quit, and he kept a hustling, and he come up with a basketball because he kept a hustling.
That's right. Great play by Ethan Rapp.
Dave Lee said spectators sit in the gym, or in the bleachers. Van the man now to Dial. And the reason I know that, he told me that one night. I didn't hustle as fast as he thought I should. He said spectators sat in the bleachers. 21-16, 1:28 to play here, first half. Rubenacker now with the basketball. He finds Dial. Dial goes down to Ethan Rapp.
Nice move by Dial to get that ball to Ethan Rapp there.
Drawed the defender to him and dropped it off to him, and Rapp, he's got soft hands, Jay.
Yeah.
I like his hands.
Yeah, it was a good job by Ethan finishing there. And somebody got lost on defense there. Oh!
But Vaught's there. Jump ball
going to the Foxes. Ethan Rapp went right in there.
Boy, I'll tell you what, they're letting them play.
Yeah.
Wow. I've not let them see them play like this all season.
No.
I said this is a new crew.
It'll be interesting to see if the Foxes try to hold it for one here.
Must be. They put Whipple back in the game looking for another scoring option. 21-18, Foxes trail by 3. They have the ball with 28. Down to Noah Rapp. It's no good. Whipple high for the rebound, and he scores and could have been the and one. Now Whipple can't get a foul there.
Yeah, this is a big spot here.
You got to play smart, young man. Down in the corner to Barbary. Up top to Rice. Rice for 3. Oh, what a dagger.
I mean, that was 7 foot behind the line, Danny.
He was almost on the Fox, folks. Your halftime score, 20 for the Foxes, 24 for the Bulldogs, and what a dagger. That took the wind out of the Foxes' sails.
Oh, yeah. That's a big basket for Carmi. I mean, Foxes have just pulled within one, but, I really like the way the Foxes are playing tonight, especially that second quarter. They were down 7 going into that second quarter, and they pulled it to within 1 there in the closing seconds.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll let you watch these young ladies perform here at halftime, and we'll be back with your Teffeltiller Motors halftime report when Jay gets it totaled up. All right, you seen some young ladies from Jump, Leap, and Tumble there, Jay, with your halftime entertainment at the Blackout Cancer game here tonight from Jerry Sloan Gym. This halftime report is being brought to you by Tefteller Motors, Route 14 East in McLeansboro. For all your Chevrolet or Buick needs, give Alan Tefteller and his staff a call, 643-2344. What do you got, Jay?
Well, Danny, for Carmi, Matt Rice with 6 points with 2 threes. Zach Vaught with 8, going 4 for 4 from the line. Drew Lucas with 2. Tucker Gray with 2. And Tyler Barbary with 6, all of his in the first quarter. Now for the Foxes, they've came out, Danny, and they've only got 2 turnovers in the first half. One of those was that 3 seconds call. But
that we ain't seen all year.
Yep. Austin Potter with 6 points. Oakley Dial with 7. Jake Whipple with 5. And Ethan Rapp 2.
All right, we're going to have a raffle here for a Yeti cooler. Somebody's going to be happy when they.
Oh yeah, they there's been a lot of people buy tickets for these, so I'm sure somebody will be happy winning this.
That halftime report was brought to you by Tefteller Motors, Route 14 East of McLeansboro. For all your Chevrolet Buick needs, give Alan Tefteller and his staff a call, 643-2124. And Alan said, remember, they service what they sell at Tefteller Motors.
Looks like Mr. McCollum and Flossie Webb will be.
Got a cash drawing and a Yeti cooler for post-prom and senior trip. He's got the name, but he can't read it. Kara Gitcom.
Don't know if she's here tonight or not, but I'm sure she'll be happy to receive that.
They're going to draw the $5,000 winner first and then two $1,000
Correct,
winners.
But they're going to wait to announce the $5,000 one. Flossie will hold on to the winner of the $5,000, keep everybody in suspense. Mr. McCullum there pulling out the winning ticket. And somebody's going to be very happy.
Oh. Paula Blades. And Mr. McCullum's throwing tickets out on the floor. Those people will be happy. Say, man, there's my winning ticket that just hit the floor.
There we go. Well, Paula Blades will be happy winning a $1,000 prize.
Now we'll have another $1,000 winner. They sold 350 of these tickets.
300 tickets at $50 a piece to raise money.
Okay. Man, I can't believe I didn't get hit up for that.
$1,000 winner, Jeremy Sandusky.
Jeremy Sandusky.
And then now the $5,000 winner.
And our $5,000 winner,
Ramona Dahl. Oakley Dahl's mother.
There you go.
You don't think she isn't excited?
Nice job by the Hamilton County community coming out to support their school and students, and also neighboring communities whenever they were here. I'm sure there's people bought tickets for the Yeti cooler, and I know some people outside of the community bought tickets for the raffle as well. So great job.
Both teams have made their way back on the floor, Jay. This has been a pretty good half of basketball.
Oh, yeah. I mean, real competitive here. Fairfield's coach last week said on the air after the game, people that play the Foxes here the last couple of weeks are going to be real surprised about how much they've improved, and tonight is a good case of that. 4-point ball game at halftime, and if
Foxes have had a lot of opportunities, Jay.
Oh yeah, they could easily be up in this game.
A lot of good looks.
So hopefully they'll carry this momentum into the third quarter and close the gap on this lead the Bulldogs have, and hopefully go into the fourth quarter with the lead here.
All right. We'd like to thank Hamilton County Communications, People's National Bank, Prominent Technology and Consulting, Draper Insurance, Wibbles Repair, 3rd Street Salon, 4R Equipment, Alton's Pizza House, Golson's Funeral Home, Teftiller Motors, 4R Equipment, Colac Construction, Fox Communications, Larry's Gun Shop, Goins Sales, Watkins Family Chiropractic, and York Pharmacy. Thank those folks for allowing you to watch these games this season on foxesfans.net. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back for the second half from Jerry Sloan Gym. All right, welcome back here to Jerry Sloan Gym in Hamilton County. Carmi White County will have the basketball to open this third quarter. And let's see if Tucker Gray tries to take this game over. He was very frustrated by Noah Rapp in that.
Yeah, he only had 2 points
half.
in the first half, so be interesting to see what type of job Noah does on him, and if they try to get the ball to him at all, or let some of the other guys try to do some damage.
He almost lost his composure there a little bit in that first half. Matt Rice, the guy that hit the three at the end. Rebound by Zach Vaught. He's going to be fouled by Ethan Rapp. He'll go to the line for the and one, and he's been the Fox killer here tonight. Zach Vaught. He's got 10, looking for 11. Missed it. Rapp with the rebound. He finds Oakley Dial. Dial goes to Whipple. Back to Dial. They're wanting to play a little two-man game. Dial gets around the baseline and he scores. 26-22. Fox is within 4. Just underway here, third quarter action.
That's a big basket by the Foxes, considering the Bulldogs had scored the last 5 points, the end of the second quarter and the beginning of this quarter.
Matt Rice with the basketball now. He goes right side to Vaught. Down in the corner to Barbary. Down low to Tucker Gray, and he scores. Dial now. He holds up 5 fingers. He comes right side to Potter. Send a big shout out to Blade Potter and his buddies over across the pond. Fighting for our country. Appreciate what you guys do. Thank you for your service, and be safe, guys. 28-22, 6:18 to play. Third quarter action. Fox is patiently working it around. Ethan Rapp up top to Noah Rapp. Over to Whipple. Whipple hands it off to Dial. Back to Potter. Potter had a couple big threes, Jay, in that first half.
Oh, yeah, and, he looked like he was looking to score, and, here lately he hadn't been doing that, so that's something that the Foxes need. Somebody else out there that can score, and he's capable of hitting some shots out there.
Whipple left it short. Vaught there to clean up the mess. Quickly up they go to Lucas. Kick it back out to Lucas. His 3 ball's no good. Dial with the rebound.
It's Dial's 4th rebound of the night.
He's done a much better job getting in there and scrapping. Rapp kicks it out to Dial. He's cut off. He finds Potter for 3. Off the iron, no good. Tyler Barbary pulls it out of there for the Bulldogs. He's quickly to the front court, working right side. He takes it in. He's going to be fouled by Whipple.
I believe they might call that on Rapp.
That would be good.
Either one, it's their 3rd.
Whipple gets it.
It is Whipple.
Going to the free throw line will be Tyler Barbary. The 6-foot senior gets the first one. 29-22. Whipple leaves.
And Matt Rubenacker coming in.
Rubenacker replaces him. Barbary gets them both. Boy, the Bulldogs done a good job shooting free throws, Jay.
Oh, yeah, they are 6 of 8 on the night from the line.
Pretty good shooting. 30-22. Carmi on top. 4:53 to play. 3rd quarter action here. Dial. Here comes the trap. Rice almost got him. Down low to Noah Rapp. He scores.
Good job by Rapp there working for that bucket after he got it down low.
Put his head down and created a little room. Barbary. Down in the corner to Rice. Going to get Noah Rapp on a hold.
Yeah, and that's one of those calls, Danny, that, from up here, we're seeing I'm seeing a different angle of what that official's seeing. He's seeing, the left side of the players. I saw the right side, and I thought they might get Gray for pushing Rapp, but
that's been a battle all night between them two. Shot by Vaught is good. They used Gray as a target there and got Vaught the easy basket. Carmi out to one of their biggest leads here tonight, 32-24. Foxes need a basket. Rubenacker down in the corner with it. Missed Ethan Rapp. He had him pinned.
Yeah, and that's the side Ethan likes to be on.
Rubenacker for 3. Big basket for the Foxes. Nice shot by Matt Rubenacker. 32-27, 3:40 to play. Telling you, this Foxes team's young, Jay. People forget how young this group is.
Oh, yeah. Well, right now, there's not been one senior at all in the game tonight. So
Gray on a drive. Count the basket. He's fouled by Dial, and he was just strong enough he muscled that one in there. Tucker Gray to the line for the and one.
It's Dial's 2nd. Team's 4th. The fouls this quarter, Danny, so far, Fox is 4 fouls, and the
Gray gets another free throw. 35-27.
And the Bulldogs 0 team fouls, so
see the Foxes working it around. Randy Olson said, I'm just a little bit hot, so I turned mine back. Always appreciate him back there checking me out. You never know. Matt. He hits. 35-30. Foxes trying to hang in here with the number 2 seed, Carmi White County Bulldogs. They get the number 2 seed. They're the number 1 team here at the Hamilton County Regional. So that'll be starting a week from Monday. Rice with the basketball. Down low to Gray, and Rapp's going to pick up another foul. That's going to be 3 on him. Van the man's going to come in and replace him.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to stick Van Abem on.
Yeah, looks like it. That'll be a big challenge for the sophomore against the senior. In it comes the Vaught. Man, they're letting them bang in there. Wow. Barbary, he gets mugged. One thing about it, they're letting it go on everywhere.
They are being consistent. I'll give them that. So,
wow.
That's one of the things, Danny. I've always liked if they're consistent.
Just call it one way for everything.
Yep.
Dial now with the basketball. 1:57 to play, third quarter, 35-30. And, Jay, that's going to be one of the things that Benton and those teams that got bumped up to 3A, you can't believe how physical and the stature of some of those kids in that 3A basketball. And to go from playing a 2A schedule predominantly to a 3A schedule, it'll be a big adjustment.
Yeah, I know Benton tried to pick up some 3A teams there, on their schedule, but, I don't know if they got the schedule.
They've got some for next year, but,
tough to adjust that schedule late.
Yeah. Dial on a drive. He left it short. Big miss for the Foxes. And a big basket for the Bulldogs. Barbary found Vaught. Vaught, the big guy, run the floor.
Yeah. That's his 14th point of the night, Danny.
He leads the way for the Bulldogs. He's leading scorer of this game. Dial's got 12 for the Foxes. Foxes are so close, Jay, but they just can't get those.
Yeah, that basket right there, the Bulldogs, scored. I mean, that's somebody lost, got lost on their defensive assignment, and and we've had a couple baskets that probably should have made that just rimmed out. So, that's the difference in this ball game right now.
Oh yeah. Dial now with the basketball. Comes the Van the man. Up top to Matt Rubenacker. Over to Ethan Rapp. Back to Dial. Barbary almost picked her pocket. Up top to Potter. Back to Dial. He kicks it out in the corner to Rubenacker. He gets a little 15-foot shot, no good. Gray with the rebound. Rice lets her fly. The end of 3. 37 for the Bulldogs, 30 for the Foxes. We'll be back in 1 minute. Welcome back here to Jerry Sloan Gym. 37 for the Bulldogs, 30 for the Foxes, Jay.
Yeah, Danny, I think Coach Varner's got to be happy with the way the Foxes are playing tonight, and just down 7 against one of the top 2A teams in Southern Illinois.
And the Foxes have had some opportunities.
Oh, yeah. And that's, I think that goes back to, missing that, those veteran players that can come through in those clutch moments, and, those baskets we've missed, hopefully we can come up with those here in the fourth quarter.
Ball comes in to Noah Rapp. He goes down the corner to Rubenacker. Up top to Whipple. And Whipple's got 3 fouls, so it'll be real important for him to stay in this quarter. He's been in foul trouble once again. Rubenacker now with the basketball. Out in the corner to Van the man. Back up to Noah Rapp. Out to Ethan Rapp. Now to Van. Over to Matt Rubenacker.
Yeah, the Foxes are starting this quarter giving Potter and Dial a rest. Probably put him back in here right at the 7-minute mark, or 6.5 probably.
In low to Ethan Rapp. His little hook shot's no good. Gets his own rebound and scores. 37-32. Foxes need a stop now. Dial's going to come back at the 7-minute mark. You called that one. Tucker Gray, no good. Vaught's down there. He's going to be fouled by Van the Man.
Yeah, that's a good foul there, Danny. Make him go to the line, earn that. Vaught got in good position to get that rebound, and if Van the Man, as you call him, doesn't foul him there, he goes up for an easy 2. So make him go to the stripe and earn it.
Vaught's done a good job there tonight. Talked him out of that one, didn't we?
Yeah, he's now 4 for 6, missed his last 2.
Dial back in the game. Second one's no good, but
there's a high rebound there.
Gray got the rebound. It's no good. But Gray's going to be fouled, and he'll go for the and one. Man, oh, man. That's just a killer.
Yeah, missed free throw, missed offensive putback, another missed offensive putback, and
then a stick back and the and one.
Yeah. And Ethan Rapp picks up his 3rd foul on that.
39-32. 6:43 to play here. Want to thank Colac Construction, Fox Communication, Larry's Gun Shop, Going Sales, Watkins Family Chiropractic, York Pharmacy, Wibbles Repair, Draper Insurance, Prominent Technology and Consulting, People's National Bank, Hamilton County Communications, Hamilton County Flooring, Tefteller Motors, Golson's Funeral Home, 4R Equipment, Alton's Pizza House, and Armor Seeds, Marty Lamp, your local sales representative. 39-32, Jay, 6:43. The clock will get to be a big factor.
Yeah, and, one of the things, Danny, looking at this game so far, the Bulldogs have only committed 3 fouls in the entire game so far. And the Foxes, they're looking at their 7th foul right now.
No fouls on Carmi this half. Ooh.
If the Foxes could get a couple stops, make a couple baskets, if they ever could get this lead, the Bulldogs not having any fouls could end up hurting them later on if they need it.
Rapp on the drive. Going to have Gray with a foul.
That's his 3rd. They've only got 4 fouls, and he has 3 of them.
That's your warning, guys. And Noah Rapp picks up the foul. He just warned them both.
The Bulldogs should be shooting.
Offensive foul.
It was an offensive foul, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's Rapp's 4th. Be interesting to see, if they stays on Gray.
They've switched him off now. Well, he took Gray out of the game. Good coaching by John Wolf. He took him out and took him over and said, look, don't get wrapped up in extracurricular stuff.
Yeah, a technical foul here could turn into a big, big moment here in this game.
40-32. Foxes have to have a stop here at the 6-minute mark. Want to welcome all viewers on Cable Channel 15. Hope you're enjoying tonight's contest. Wolf on a drive, or Barbary on a drive. He makes it a 10-point lead.
That's the Bulldogs' biggest lead of the night, Danny. They had it up there to 7 and 8 a couple times, and just stretched it there to double digits. So it's a big possession here by the Foxes.
Whipple goes left side to Dial. He drives the lane, throws up a shot. He's going to be fouled. Oakley Dial will go to the line for a couple.
That's Tyler Barbari's first foul. And this is what the Foxes need. They need to get to the line here, penetrate, get to the line, score when the clock's not running.
Got the first one. Potter's going to come in for wrap. Gray back in for Carmi. Be interesting to see who draws that straw now. Dial misses the second one. Whipple gets it. He's going to be fouled by Gray. I'm telling you, Jay, when the official tells you, okay, guys, look, enough's enough, and I want no more, the last 2 out of the last 3 fouls has been on the 2 guys he gave the sermon to, and the same guys called them.
Yeah, and that's a big foul. That's Gray's 4th, and looks like they're going to be pulling him out of the game here.
Whipple misses the first one.
The Foxes are 2 for 5 on the line, from the line for the night, Danny. So, you got to start hitting these to.
Whipple misses another one. 2 big misses for the Foxes. Carmi's made theirs and the Foxes have missed theirs, but the Foxes have done a lot better job taking care of the basketball here tonight.
Oh, yeah, Danny. They're still, I believe, on only 2 turnovers for the night.
Barbary down low, and he scores. He had Whipple, and all Whipple could do was just be on for the ride there. That or pick up his 4th foul. Rubenacker now with the basketball. Over to Dial. Up top to Potter, almost knocked away. Barbary almost tracks it down. Right side to Dial. Down low to Ethan Rapp. He kind of throwed up a wild shot.
Yeah, that's just the inexperience there on Ethan, and got position and didn't have it there. If you would just kicked that out, I think we might have had a good look at a 3 there.
44-33, 4:22 to play. That's part of learning how to win, Jay, right here. You got to learn to finish. And the Foxes are learning how to get themselves into position to finish. Potter's going to pick up a foul. Going to the free throw line will be Drew Lucas, the 6-foot senior.
Looks like Noah Rapp's going to be checking back in.
Going to have a timeout, full timeout. We'll take a break too and get us a quick drink. 44 for the Bulldogs, 33 for the Foxes. 3:59 left here. We'll be back in 1 minute. Back here at Jerry Sloan Gym, got some updates here, Jay. Mount Vernon leads Carbondale 27-15 just before half. And after 3, Althoff and Centralia are tied 34 apiece.
Good old Southern Illinois Friday night basketball, Danny.
Belleville Althoff, number 2 ranked team in 3A. And Centralia, the 9th ranked team, and they're doing battle tonight. 34 all in the third quarter.
The Fairfield Mules are all over Cobden, 37-3 in the third quarter.
Wow.
And the
is that Fairfield Colts?
Fairfield Mules.
Fairfield Mules. What are they doing playing Cobden?
Not for sure, but that's. And then also seeing a score of 31-30, Christopher over Woodlawn at the half.
Vaught does a nice job missing tackle. Whipple's going to go down for the travel. And they've let him play.
Gray's checking back in for the Bulldogs.
Well, Christopher's only got 2 losses, and Woodlawn's gave him both of them.
Yeah, that could be a possible sectional matchup in the 1A.
Out of bounds. It'll stay with Carmi. 44-33, 3:40 to play. And it comes to Vaught. Now to Rice. Over to Simon. He hits a big shot. 46-33.
His first points of the night there. Big shot, stretch that lead out even more. You know, the Foxes can't be as patient as they've been throughout the whole game now. And
shot by Dial is good. Well, and that's what happens, Jay. You know, this has been a pretty nip and tuck game.
Oh, yeah.
Then you got to start fouling and you got to start gambling on defense.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know,
a close, 9-10 point ball game can become a 20-point ball game if things don't go your way.
It looks like you get beat by 20 and you was really a lot closer in the game than that. 46-35, 3:04 to play. Dial loses his footing, goes down. He finds Gray. Back to Barbary. Over to Simon. Down low to Vaught. He scores. And he just used his size. You got 5'10" Dial against 6'4" Vaught. Vaught ought to be able to take him down, post him up, and he did. Rubenacker now with the ball up top to Dial. Dial tried to go to Potter, stolen away.
I've only got that, I believe, is the 4th turnover on the night for the Foxes. So, I mean, they've done a nice job taking care of the ball, and that's one of the reasons they've been in the ball game here tonight.
Much better. You can't give away 20 opportunities tonight. Down low to Simon, and the Bulldogs now, like you said, 50-35. We're down to 2 minutes, but this has been a much closer game than this.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a nice game by the Foxes. You just haven't been able to pull close here in the 4th quarter.
Dial missed the shot. Rice gets the rebound. He finds Vaught to Gray. He scores. 52-35. 1:34 to play here. That's starting to send them to the door.
Yeah, the Foxes have been outscored, Danny, this quarter, I believe 15-5, and that's just part of that has to do with trying to catch up, and when you're down by 9-10, you've got to try to start shooting the ball a little bit faster than what you really want to.
What was the score at the end of 3 there?
Then after 3 was 37-30.
37-30. It was 24-20 at half.
12-5 after 1. So, the Foxes, played, really good ball tonight. Just haven't been able to, close the gap here in the 4th quarter.
Rubenacker now with the basketball. Over to Dial. He fires up a 3 ball. Hits. 18 for Dial here tonight. 52-38, 1:17 to play. Over to Rice. Out in the corner they go. Back up to Rice. Now to Zach Vaught. Down in the corner to Tyler Barbary.
It looks like they're just they're trying to
They're just they said we've got enough.
Yeah.
Gray with the basketball. Back to Barbary. He flips it to Vaught, and he scores.
Yeah, and it turns 2-on-1 there after they spread the floor and penetrate. Not much you can do there.
54-38. Dial drives long distance. It's no good. Noah Rapp gets it. Goes back up and scores. 54-40. Rice to the front court. He finds Lucas. He scores. Noah Rapp now with the basketball. Flips it over to Whipple. That'll be your final. 56-42 here tonight. The Carmi Bulldogs advanced to 19-6 on the season with a hard-fought victory here tonight from Jerry Sloan Gym. Jay will have a wrap-up on the scoring here in a minute. We'd like to thank Hamilton County Communications, People's National Bank, Prominent Technology Consulting, Countertop Creation, Draper Insurance, Wibbles Repair, 3rd Street Salon, Hamilton County Flooring, Tiller Motors, Golson's Funeral Home, 4R Equipment, Alton's Pizza House, Armor Seeds, Colac Construction, Fox Communications, Larry's Gun Shop, Golan Sales, Watkins Family Chiropractic. Thank all those folks for allowing you to see this contest here tonight. Jay, what do you got?
Well, for the Foxes, Noah Rapp with 4 points, Austin Potter with 6, Oakley Dial with 18, Jake Whipple with 7, Ethan Rapp with 6, Matt Rubenacker with 3. For the Bulldogs, Matt Rice with 6, Zach Vaught with 18, him and Oakley Dial with tied with a game-high 18 apiece. Drew Lucas 6, Tucker Gray 12, Tyler Barbary 12, and Jake Simon 4.
All right, that's a wrap here tonight. 56-42. So long till Tuesday night when the Woodlawn Cardinals come to town. Don't forget the Sports Couch tomorrow morning for 90 minutes of great sports talk. Tune in on 90.9, AreaSports.net, or WVYN.org. So long, good night.